Virgo, Pisces, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. Here's what's coming for you in October. Virgo, it's a money month for you. Get ready for abundance to be pouring out left and right. Venus in your sign is bringing you a big boost in not only closing off any karmic financial contracts or habits or beliefs about money, but it also is going to bring forward very blessed and destined new opportunities. The Venus South Node conjunction in your sign is going to ask you where you've been selling yourself too short. Where did your confidence go? You can literally manifest anything you want right now, even if it feels so out of reach. You think it's a fun time to change something up about your physical appearance if you haven't done so already? Venus in your sign is helping you upgrade. It's helping you look good, feel good. All eyes are truly going to be on you. Aside from this glow up, this could also bring forward some past lovers that creep back in. There could be some breakups or some healing that you're navigating. Not just ending karmic financial habits, but you're also healing old wounds of giving everything and getting crumbs in return, especially in relationships. And I would pay very close attention to who comes in and out of your life, especially during this first week of October. Mars and Mercury meet up in your third, and this could bring forward very important conversations. Your words could sting, but what needs to be said can no longer be left lingering, and so don't be afraid to let it out. Pluto goes direct in your sixth house of health and work, and this could really help you get to the bottom of a health issue if you've been dealing with one, physically, mentally, emotionally. Out of your head, no longer allowing your thoughts to be the reason why things are delayed for you. Work gets a lot easier, and you may find a life-changing job towards the end of the month that really boosts you up financially. Pisces, if you've been holding on by a thread in September with all of those eclipses, I would like to say that October is looking a whole lot better for you. Energy clears up. You'll find yourself more decisive than ever before. Do I think that past lovers are going to creep back up? 100%. Perhaps this is your moment to finally, once and for all, choose yourself. And then this full moon in your second house is going to illuminate all of the ways you may have sacrificed your self-esteem, your confidence, your worth for the other. And boy, are you about to fill up your own cup. Also, financial struggles or blockages clear up immensely after this full moon, especially if you've been wanting to budget better. October 20th, Mars and Mercury meet up in your ninth house of beliefs, legal matters, travel, studying. Expect some debates or some fiery energy over faith, or maybe some clarity over what it is that you can believe in and hold on to, what makes sense for you finally. And that new moon in your eighth house with Venus in your eighth house, this is when you either go deeper within a soul bond or you walk away for good. October, Pisces, is about to strip you away from any illusions, and it's going to get you to your most decisive self, especially if you've been feeling a little out of balance the past few weeks. Your worth, your faith, your bonds, even your own mind, all of it gets rewritten, and there's going to be a surge of energy just being poured into you. It's almost like you really get your energy back. This is going to be one of the more important months for you to make a life-altering decision and stand behind it once and for all. Aries, this just may be the most life-altering month for you. I mean, get ready to purge, get ready to release yourself from 6 months worth of hardships, setbacks, delays, all that you've had to face, all of the changes that have came into your life. Just something about you that is changing, and it's very internal, and it's through this sense of expansion. I think you're finally at a place to receive abundance, and this full moon is really going to bring it all to life, and there's going to be a fire that comes out of you unlike ever before. Let's just put it this way. If you've been softening up your edges to keep everyone happy, that's over. If you've been overly giving with no return, that's over. And then towards the middle of the month, Venus enters your seventh house with a new moon also activating your seventh house. And this could bring forward a very blossoming new relationship or a new business partnership, a life-altering contract that you sign, or an expansion of clients if you own a business. Your ruler Mars is meeting up with Mercury in your eighth house, and there could be some important and unavoidable conversations that come up involving money, intimacy, or power struggles. Pluto then goes direct in your 11th house, and a friendship may end, or a community you join or become a part of might be the source of your transformation. I just think October is going to forge you into becoming someone who doesn't compromise on who they are, and I don't think you do. But if there's been a lack of balance a little bit the past 6 months, this full moon and October is really just going to bring it out, so don't be afraid to cut. Libras, this just may be the most important month for the rest of the year for you. I mean, relationships take the next level. There could be endings, new beginnings, because that full moon in your seventh house is squaring Jupiter. If there's been no balance behind seeing someone too much or giving of yourself too much in a relationship, then this is really going to help you find your center. This is going to help bring forward either more aligned relationships or just more order and improvement with a current one in order to create something that is long lasting and mature. Then on October 13th, Venus enters your sign. Get ready for all eyes to be on you. Get ready for your money to go up. I don't know a better time than when Venus is in one of our signs and is hovering over our placements, especially our sun or our moon. It happens once a year for each and every one of us, and I promise this one will feel like magic. And right as it enters your sign, Venus will oppose Neptune, reminding you not to fall for the illusions. So I guess this is the moment where balance is really being cosmically created for you and your relationship. On October 21st, there's a new moon in your sign that squares Pluto, but this is a massive rebirth for you in all the ways. And this is really a chance to reset how you show up, how you define yourselves, what your boundaries are, what you're willing to hold. Pluto goes direct in your fifth. Love gets intense and creativity peaks, and I wouldn't for a second sacrifice on doing the things that you love to do, because right now especially the stars are aligning for you to get all of the recognition, all of the spotlight that you deserve in order to shine. So put yourself out there. Capricorn, it's an extremely social month for you. Get ready to form connections that last a lifetime. And not only that, these connections will help boost up your career like never before. Full moon on October 6th is ending any family baggage or trauma, or maybe you're saying bye to a place that you used to call home. Maybe you're moving. If there's any imbalance with a family member or a maternal figure in your life, this full moon will really help clear up and bring major healing. And then Venus enters your 10th house, and this is just such a prosperous new beginning when it comes to your professional life. Get ready for promotions, recognition, for your career to really take front and center throughout October. A new beginning that is going to unfold within your career. Starting October 21st, you're starting a 6-month-long cycle that is really going to boost up your status in life. You might change roles in a current job. You might get married. Something about your status, your reputation, the way the world sees you changes and gets boosted. And Pluto goes direct in your second house, and it talks a lot about your money, possessions, your self-worth. And this is really a chance to kind of rebuild wealth and value on your own terms. I think with this new beginning in your career that's going to present itself to you in the month of October, really help you kind of stand behind your value, what you bring to the table. And I wouldn't settle for anything less than you deserve. With Mars and Mercury meeting up in your 11th house, look, if you've been wanting to debate people online, I think this could bring a lot of momentum, but it could also bring some very fiery, kind of aggressive energy. I would also protect your social media. Make sure that you have that 2-step authorization so nobody could get in or hack you or something like that. But other than that, it's extremely social month for you, and you will meet a lot of people that help boost you up to the next level. Cancer, you begin the month with a lot of career energy. Maybe there's a change in your job that you're kind of navigating, but you're being seen, you're visible, you're getting recognized, and maybe there's like an announcement you make to the world. Would get ready for promotions, leveling up, a new career advancement. Maybe you're letting go of something that you've outgrown in order to step into a higher role. Boy, is this going to be a passionate month for you in relationships. Get ready to have fun, let your hair down, meet someone that really makes your heart skip a million beats a minute. Mars and Mercury meet up in your 5th house, and you're putting a lot of energy into relationships and passions, and your creative projects really heat up. Careful not to fall into any jealousy or obsessions within your relationships. Just take it easy, especially around October 20th. The new moon in Libra on October 21st really helps you reset anything that is related to home, family, roots, and it's a chance to break free from ancestral cycles or rebuilding your foundation from scratch. And this cycle lasts 6 months. And so it's not really an overnight change. It's kind of like a big transformation because the new moon will square Pluto. If you're becoming a parent or there's a new role for you at work, it almost looks like you are adjusting to this new beginning in your life. With all of this 4th and 5th house energy, which is all connected to home, family, children, relationships, October really helps you balance your public life and your personal life and your ambitions, and then also your peace and quiet. My biggest advice is to no longer allow yourself to sacrifice your roots for your reputation or vice versa. I think something has to transform here in order to find more balance.